So you might have seen from my videos before, I've been down here early in the morning. The interesting thing about this area here, this is actually a tidal river. So at this point, it's still brackish and salt water can actually come up here. So last time I came here, the water was flowing that way. And this morning, we're nearing the bottom of the tide. So the water is rushing out. This is the area I'm interested in. Last time I managed to trap a few fish here. There were blue eyes, gudgeons, and I definitely saw a rainbow fish in there. I'm looking at it now and I can definitely see Pacific blue eyes in there. I know it'll be hard for you to see. It's the perfect little spot here as all the water's rushing past. So let's get those traps in. I might put the drone up and do a little bit of a fly around. And I can already see lots of activity going on. And both of my fish traps here. I'm going to get some drone footage and then I'll come back. Just about to get some drone footage. But the rainbow fish down here are carrying a piece of my bread away and I thought it was pretty cool to watch. They are going at it. So I was trying to get just a little bit of underwater footage. Oh, you might be able to see a little bit on that one. See the camera there and those pieces, but they've carried it all the way into the reeds. Beautiful spot. Considering we had rain last night and it was looking pretty dire for this morning, she's turned it on this morning here. The Stanmore Road Causeway sits at the border of the Gold Coast and Logan Shires in southeast Queensland. This is a popular recreational destination with fishermen and kayakers flocking here. The Albert River meanders over 102 kilometres from its origins in the Lamington National Park all the way to the open ocean. Like all river crossings in southeast Queensland, it is prone to flood, and in March 2017, this picturesque area was absolutely devastated by floods. The more amazing Australian native fish species that are usually targeted by fishermen in this region would be the Tandanus catfish, the spangled perch, and the ever amazing Australian bass. With the heat waves finally subsiding here in southeast Queensland and the temperatures beginning to fall, the addition of a storm the night before had some beautiful fog creeping in from the east. I'm really glad that I got this amazing footage of how the river loops back on itself. This is absolutely one of those spots that if you ever get a chance, you have to come and see it with your own eyes. I dropped a piece of bread in the water earlier and the rainbow fish is smashing it to the side here. I'm just going to pan over. Whoop, away. Oh, tons of glassfish in there. Okay, I'll empty that into. Absolutely massive unit. Yeah. So this is probably one of the biggest glassfish I've seen. About 55 mil in size. Absolutely huge. But the rest in here is all gudgeons and glassfish. This one here is an empire gudgeon. But plenty of glassfish so you can see through them. Very, very cool. but thankfully nothing invasive in there, so I'll be able to release these guys. So I just pulled up the other net. We got one out here and I had one underneath here. Now we've got a prawn. Oh no, it's not a prawn, it's a long arm shrimp. Sorry guys. So there's Empire Gudgeons in here, and there's also a Pacific blue eye hiding in there. Where are you? Up the top. So that's a male just floating around the top. Where'd you go? A male Pacific blue eye. So we've got some Empire Gudgeons, Glassfish, long arm shrimp. Can't tell if this is in focus or not. But there's a Pacific blue eye male in there, right in the middle. So if we look down here, you'll actually see Pacific blue eyes, and I can see their eyes. You may not be able to clearly see it in the water. I'm hoping you can see this better than I can see it on my phone. But there's those are Pacific blue eyes down there. While I was filming this, I was actually doing a TikTok live off to the side, but I threw some bread in and just sat still for a little while and just watched as the rainbow fish brought in the piece of bread and started pecking at it. In this area, the most common rainbow fish would be the Crimson Spotted Rainbowfish, or dubs as most people call them, Melanotaenia Duboulayi. And then I remembered that I had a little bit of battery power left in the drone, and I wondered if I'd be able to film them from above and see them. I also wanted to say thank you very much to all of my new subscribers here on YouTube. Really appreciate everyone who follows me. If you want to see my daily clips, I try and put up at least one video every day on TikTok, and I'm trying to do at least one a week here on YouTube. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.